for supporting teaching and learning. So without further ado, I'd like to welcome to the podium Governor Huckabee Sanders.
Thank you and good morning. We're getting closer. Thank you, Secretary Oliva. He is doing an absolutely phenomenal job, and I'm so grateful for his leadership and for all that he is doing for the state. Thank you so much for joining us here at the Governor's Mansion. I'm proud that I get to host this year's Teacher of the Year and our 2024 finalists. As the very first mom to ever hold this job, and for the first time since the Clintons lived here, we actually have elementary-aged kids living in the Governor's Mansion. I know a lot of you are elementary teachers, and many of you are parents, so you probably understand the type of chaos that is normally going on in this room. This room has hosted bounce houses and Nerf wars already. And just a few weeks ago, the fountain that you walked in as you came into the Governor's Mansion, I walked out to find our two boys, Huck and George, who are 9 and 8, who had stripped down to their underwear swimming in that fountain. I came outside and I was like, George, what in the world are you doing? He looked at me and he goes, Mom, be cool. It's not that deep. It's not like we're going to drown. I said to George, the concern here isn't you're drowning, it's the fact that you're in your underwear in the front yard of the Governor's Mansion. Needless to say, we have our hands full here, but I'm glad that we're still able to host this event and honor some of our state's amazing educators. I know we're all sad to see that Jessica Sum's year is ending. She has been a tireless advocate for our state's kids, parents, and of course, our teachers. I know that we can all rest easy because she has left big shoes to fill. I know that Capri is ready to take on this job. In Capri's 8 years with the North Little Rock School District, she has done everything we could ask of our teachers and much more. She says that kids need to find fun in the classroom if we want them to engage in material. So she brings hands-on lessons into her social studies classes, like having students conduct mock crime scene investigations and reenact trench warfare. I'm pretty sure that Huck and George would do really well in your class, and they might even get interested in history. And she's a leader among her peers. As a lead teacher, she wears two hats, working in both the classroom with her colleagues on professional development. It's no surprise that a big part of her platform this year is helping other teachers achieve the same leadership roles in their own schools. As Capri steps into this new job, I'm also glad to know that our 14 finalists to be next year's Teacher of the Year bring equally strong passion and resumes. This year's cohort includes lifelong educators like Jacqueline Briggs, who spent 25 years teaching kindergarten before she decided to retire and then changed her mind after a year out of the classroom and is now back for year 34. And it includes dedicated community advocates like Candace Groves, who not only teaches French and journalism, but also raises money to help students pursue extracurricular activities and leads volunteer programs across Mississippi County. You come from across our state, from across grade levels, and across subjects. I can't thank you enough for the amazing work that each of you are doing in our classrooms across our state. As I'm sure you know, I ran for this job to be Arkansas's education governor. That's why Arkansas has made some major changes to our school system in the past 6 months. Changes that are going to bring about the transformational change that our state needs. When we were crafting Arkansas Learns and deciding which reforms to put into place, we knew we had to prioritize our amazing teachers. After all, a quality education isn't possible without quality educators. And we can never hope to attract and retain the best if we don't give you the resources that you need and the resources that you deserve. That's why I signed into law across-the-board pay raises for our teachers. Starting this year, our teacher pay is going from 48th in the country to top 5 overnight. And every teacher is earning at least $2,000 more. We also introduced a whole new system of bonuses for our truly outstanding teachers, like those of you here in the room today. This is a first step, and a big one, but not nearly our last. We know we have to continue to invest in our teachers if we are going to take Arkansas education to the very top. We know that we need more teachers like you if we're going to make sure that every Arkansas student is put on a path to success. So welcome to the Governor's Mansion, and congratulations on your selection as Teacher of the Year finalist and to our new Teacher of the Year. But more than anything, thank you for your service day in and day out. From me, from every Arkansas parent, and from our entire state, we are grateful for your service in the classroom and beyond. Thank you so much for being here today, and congratulations.
Good morning. There we go. My name is Capri Bell Salam, and I am the 2023 Arkansas Teacher of the Year. It brings me such joy to celebrate with our regional finalists and guests this morning. Just 12 months ago, I was seated in this very room surrounded by a host of amazing educators. In fact, I was so nervous that I could barely eat, and if you know me, you know I love a good brunch. I implore each of you to cast your nerves to the side and enjoy this moment as we recognize and celebrate your devotion, dedication, and leadership to the students, families, and communities of Arkansas. Each of you has demonstrated a passion for education and has masterfully crafted a recipe of content, pedagogy, personality, and heart to create magic in the classroom. Each regional finalist has unique qualities that cannot be measured, qualities that cannot be taught. Recently, I read about the it factor in teaching. The it factor is what sets great teachers apart from others. For years, practitioners have attempted to define the it factor in tangible terms so we can replicate it in others. Based on this year's group of regional finalists, it is safe to say that all of these educators definitely have it. Today, I want to leave you with one of my favorite quotes from Kid Johnson. Some people change the world, and some people change the people who change the world, and that's you.